Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. They'll return it from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the Florida Gators offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Looking to throw. It's Montgomery. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on drive.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Important second down play coming up. The shotgun running play call. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36. The Sooners come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On third down, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. But that special team touchdown could be the defining moment of this playoff game.
Man, that returner struck like lightning. That was a spectacular play when you need to call for play where you're going to need it at some point.
And the extra point was up and good. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. But that's good coverage there. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Keeping it on the ground here. He finds some space. They'll tackle him at the 27. Second down after that run on the previous play.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Just trucks him in. Second after their defense cannot stop him short of the mark. No huddle now for the offense.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
They call the draw play here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision?
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Nowhere to go here. The ball is knocked loose. They retain possession, but that's a huge loss.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. And the Sooners will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Sooners looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. Touchdown, Oklahoma. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. 1st and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. As the first down is still going. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out with fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. Back to pass. It's Montgomery. And the receiver's got it. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down and 10. Looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the catch. That's a nice play. That'll set him up first down now at the 12.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. He'll throw it now. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Touchdown, Gators. They cap the drive with 6 points. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the kickoff will be returned. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And he finds the running back in the flat. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. They got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. Ball handed off. Breaking tackles. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The Sooners will have to kick it away. And remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense makes their way on the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Matt Gay moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
First and 10 play coming up. Here comes a handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back. It's Montgomery. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Gators are going to keep this drive rolling. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The short completion to the tight end. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So let's see what the play caller likes here on third and short from the plus 27. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Tries to get it to the running back. The pass ball is incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it.
He's in the clear. They finally grab the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase. And the Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Here's the 2nd down play.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. The offense going with the hurry up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33. The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's the inside give. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Grab near the sticks. It's Hawkins. Touchdown, Sooners. Great connection there for 6 points. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Has the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. 1st down here for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Montgomery. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Catch made on the right side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. An inside give now from the shotgun. He stopped and gets a 1st down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their 1st timeout. The Gators will line up now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2. Head coach spending a timeout to try to get his defense together. On 2nd and goal. They hand it to him again. Oh, they stop him short. Defense stout here on back-to-back plays. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Touchdown, Florida. This offense really clicking.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
And not through the extra point. Lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. Recovered by the kicking team.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, Nick.
Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offense. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building a lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Return starts from inside the 5. Return one down. Sets up the next drive. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking deep downfield to the left. He makes the grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offense coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Oh, what a grab. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. The Sooners come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. He's still losing by 14 after the miss. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
And the Gators will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 41. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. And the Sooners will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game, and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Makes a quick catch. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll be brought down. Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short for the 7th play of the drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll return it from inside the 5. But he's got some space here. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And the Florida offense retakes the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Dropping back, it's Montgomery. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Touchdown, Florida. This offense is still clicking. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. Play action here on 1st down. He's got it in the open. Breaking free at the 35. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's a shotgun run call. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Sooners will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Pressure is coming. Looking deep down the right side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch. After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. 1st and goal from the 3. Caught quickly. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. The Gators offense retakes the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field.
Fourth down conversions through the air like this are always a huge sigh of relief, not only for the quarterback who's battling nerves, but the receiver as well.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking to pass, it's Montgomery. The pocket breaking down. Catch made on the left side. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Now it's second down here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Receiver makes the grab. That's a nice gain, but he runs out short of the marker, so fourth down coming up. The Gators will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. At the 30 now. Inside the 20. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Dump off caught by the running back. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Second down, we're going to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time.
Touchdown, Sooners. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pacheco. They stop at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. be the last play of the quarter coming up. He hands it off from the gun. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. And Florida has the lead here as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Handoff from the shotgun. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. To throw, it's Montgomery. Fires it to the left side. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Boy, a questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here.
He's got it, enough for a 1st down. They tackle him at 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the 1st down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
Game makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
He's brought down just short of a marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
And the Gators are on the move here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that previous play. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Looking to pass. It's Montgomery. It's a quick grab. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Chewing clock with the running game. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Gators will line up here on 1st down and goal.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
try to power it in right up the middle. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grabbed by the receiver. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. Well, hurry to the line here with the clock running. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Looking to chuck it again. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. The course in the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now